My name is Jessica, and I've been coming to New Vintage since May, so I'm kind of the new kid. In my youth, I always had this really good connection with God and with Jesus because my mom really wanted to make sure that we were saved, that we found him. When I turned 18, my mother was diagnosed with several different illnesses, and she had to retire early, and it hit her really, really hard. I started caregiving for my mother. Around that time, my father also got sick, and so I was caring for both parents. I really lost that spiritual guidance and parental guidance at the same time. When I was 22, I was staying at my friend's house. My friend let me stay over the night so I can kind of have some reprieve from taking care of the house and taking care of my parents. And I kept getting this phone call. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. My phone kept ringing, and it was my mom. It was her cell phone. And I just didn't want to pick up because I was so tired. And eventually I did, because she just kept calling, and I remember saying, what is it? And it wasn't my mom who answered the phone, it was my sister. And she could barely talk. Somebody else picked up the phone, a man's voice I didn't recognize, and he said, "Hi, this is Officer so-and-so, and I want to tell you that your mother passed away." And my whole world just came crashing down. And for years after that, it just felt like perpetual darkness. Around that time, though, I was looking for help. I was looking for guidance, and I started praying to God, remembering that connection that I had when I was little. And I've always wanted to be able to reconnect because I felt like that was the piece that was missing from my life. And so I kept trying with my boss to get Sundays off, but nobody was able to switch shifts with me. So I asked God for the first time in my life. I said, "I'm giving this to you." I fire shot a text to my boss, and I put in my 2 weeks notice. So there it goes. How I know God was listening is literally 5 hours later, I got a phone call for a job offer during weekdays. My last day at that job was a Saturday, and the next day I woke up and I came to New Vintage. He was just waiting for me. Since accepting Jesus into my heart and giving my life to Jesus, my life has done a 180. Everything just seems to be falling into place. And he was just waiting the whole time until I was ready to come and see him. So here I am.